Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to GST's YQMA, episode number 56. It's Friday, it's a business YQMA today, and we're going to talk about the importance of maintaining a Facebook page or any social media page for your business. This question came about from my PT success thread on bodybuilding.com, and a forum user was talking about having some trouble with his Facebook page for his personal training business. Now, the first thing that I wanted to ask him, and I did ask him right away, was that I was wondering if he had spent a lot of time on his Facebook page, because what he said is that he gave up pretty quickly just because there wasn't a lot of response going on to his Facebook page. And so I asked him how long it took him before he gave up, and his response was expected. His response was that he tried hard for about 3 weeks and then he tapered off and eventually gave up just because the people that liked his page were consisting of family and friends, and that's about it. Now, 3 weeks. 3 weeks is nothing. 3 weeks is the blink of an eye in the time frame needed to actually build a presence online, build a reputable business, and become successful in your own business. I expected this answer. I knew it was going to be short, but it was really short. 3 weeks is literally the same as not even starting. And so what I wanted to make clear to him and to anybody else watching this video, to you, is that when you're going to approach a social media page that's based on building up your business, what you need to do is you need to understand that building a business takes time. A lot of people will often mention that their business didn't really feel like it was clicking or successful or doing business on its own, being its own machine, by around year 5 or that 5th year. And we need to treat social media and Facebook pages just like your business. Now, his business was young. The first thing he did was he started his Facebook page. And so the reason that you need to treat your Facebook page as something that's very important, or any social media account as something that's very important, is because it really is the visual that potential customers see when they approach your business online. And it's important that you keep up your daily posts or your weekly posts. Basically, make sure that you keep content coming into that social media page, that social media account, even if there is virtually no response, even if there is actually no response. What you need to do is you need to make sure that you keep contributing to your own page, because you need to think of that page as your storefront. Now, let's just say, and I use the same example when I wrote back to this guy and explained to him why giving up after 3 weeks was a majorly huge mistake, and why he should continue to post content even though it seems that it's not being read by anybody and it's virtually a waste of his time. It's not, and this is why. If you were to walk into a department store that you were interested in, you liked the name, you knew what they sold, and you wanted to go there to pick up a few products. Now, you walked into the store, they had zero content in their store. On the shelves, it was empty. There were a few products scattered here and there, and those products had been there for a long time. Now, they were old products, outdated. Nobody was really showing interest in those products or the store. And when you walk into a store and you see those things and you have that experience, the number one thing you're going to do is you're going to turn around and you're going to walk out. Now, the number two thing you're going to do is you're going to probably tell your friends that you went to the store and that the store was actually, it was horrible. Those are two majorly negative, impactful events on a business, because that person is never coming back, and that person has spread the word to friends and family that they should never even approach your store. Now, that is the equivalent of somebody uh, stumbling upon your Facebook page or your social media account, and if you have not tended to it in a long time, then all they're going to see is outdated posts. I mean, those posts could be years old. They're going to see very few likes on the page. It's very unpopulated. It's not exciting. Basically, it's dead. And what they're going to do is they are not going to come to that social media account, that Facebook page ever again. And if they feel like it, they're going to tell their friends and their family that they have no interest in going to that page as well. In today's social media world, they could actually tag that page and talk negative about it. So you have 3 possible negative outcomes towards your business that you're trying to grow. Now, if you walk into a store and that store is very full of content and products, there are other people liking the products and talking positively about them, there's other people in the store, and there's actually somebody working the store. Now, that's a store that you're going to stick around, you're going to buy something, you're going to come back, and you're going to recommend it positively to your friends and family. Now, I mention that because when you operate and provide content to your social media account and your Facebook page, even right now, if nobody is responding, nobody is listening, nobody is tending to your page, over time, people will start to come and your page will build up. And since you've been regularly posting content, every single person that comes to that page is going to be able to look back and see that this page has a steady stream of content. There are people liking and responding to the content, and it's going to, it's really going to come across as a functioning, happening business. And when I mentioned in the actual store that somebody was working there and how important that is, that person working is you. And that store is your Facebook page. You are in your Facebook page corresponding with real potential customers, real actual customers. And it's just really beneficial that you maintain that page and you maintain your presence on that page. And so you can see that social media accounts and your Facebook page, those are really the modern day digital storefront. And those are extremely good reasons for why you need to maintain that Facebook page and that social media account presence, because sooner or later you're going to build up content on your page, and when that person shows up down the road, whether it's 1 year down the road, 2 years down the road, whether it's 5 or 10 years down the road, people are going to be coming to your page, and it can either look like an empty, rundown store, or it can look like a monitored, worked, full-time, flourishing business. Those are the things that you need to think of when you're thinking about giving up after 3 weeks, or giving up after 6 months, or giving up after even a year. You need to keep on pushing through, keep on providing content. If it's a passion for you, you need to be and you will be relentless, and you will create something big. And that's what it takes to build your own successful business. All right, this has been Ryan Miller with GST YQMA's episode number 56, a business edition on maintaining your Facebook page and your social media accounts, even when they seem hopeless. Thank you for watching, and as always, I appreciate the views.